I'm Lesley Ormsby and I'm a psychic medium. I live in New Zealand. I don't just live in New Zealand, I'm from New Zealand, so which means I'm a Māori, and I say New Zealand Māori, but my ancestry also goes back to Ireland, and which goes right back to the Vikings. However, I like to do things, naturally and intuitively, so this is with my psychic work and my mediumship. And I'm just going to go back to the Māori side. I tap into most things Māori, of course, and blend it all into my European side. So there'll be a blend of that in my work. Now, the readings that I'll be doing, that Spirit have drawn me to do with astrologically, using this astrological signs to do forecast readings for the future, basically. So this video is all about the following month, which is going to be September 2018, and I'm going to be using my angel cards and or my normal playing cards, but mostly it's not just about the cards, it's about my intuitive side coming in. When I click into the angels, they could be giving guidance. I click into the ascended masters, it could be the otherworldly energies like Cryon, for instance, and the Pleaidians that might come through. So they're playing a big role in the work that I do, and also me as a human being and helping me to evolve. So my work is about helping you to evolve in whatever way that you need to evolve for you. It's everybody's got a personal journey, so which has drawn me to the astrological side to be using as a guide. So you might hear me use references to do from my Māori side as well, and I'll explain that if it does come up. So yeah, and so anyway, let's get on with it and see what's ahead of you for next month, September 2018. Okay, hi Cancer, and I'm doing your reading for, or your general reading for the month of September 2018. I was going to say that around the other way around, and then actually there's a few things that are going a little bit backwards rather than forwards for you at the moment, so it's like, okay, what's happening? Anyway, I've got these Ascended Mastered cards, and I don't actually feel like I'm going to be, might not be pulling one out, but anyway, they're shuffling. So, but who I have is, because you've been the crab, you're in the sea. So I have King Midas energy coming through, and also some Atlantean energy coming through. So one of my first guides is called Malik, and he was the traditional where they see with green. Anyway, Malik, he's come from Atlantis, and he's there for you to remind you, Cancerians, to go back to the water too. So earlier on I did a Pisces as well, so just remembering to use the water as a healer and as a clearing energy for you, and just to zhuzh your energy up. So whether it be, I'm obviously drawn more to the sea, but however they're also showing me the crayfish, so as well, so, or the coda from the rivers, the natural streams and stuff like that. So youths are real, connected. So whether you live by the sea or the or water, just go there, and it's refresh yourself and get into that side of things, because that's what's going to help lift your energy through this month of September, which is kind of like there's a lot of ups and downs that you've been coming through. So to help clear the way or clear you to move through this next September, this next month of September. Holy crap! So, but this is what's happening. Is I'm getting all tongue tied because I don't know where I am, and it's like there's so much going on that my mind's going to 100, 120 in the minute, and so in my mouth. So what they're just saying is to sit still, do those clearing, and even if you have to just go to the water. But if you absolutely can't make it to the water, do a visualization of swimming in the sea or a waterfall coming over you. So, but obviously touching it is better. Being in it is going to be more beneficial to you. So even if you dip your feet in there or go for a wade, or something like that. But the snow's not going to be good, and it just showed me snow, but yeah, that's kind of water. But If you're living in the snow, well, that'll do. Snowy areas. Oh, that one there is coming up. Crystals. Okay, so they're just drawing me to crystals. Okay, and using crystals to help you, you know, energize yourself and or to clear things. So one of the ones they're drawing me to is this amethyst. Okay, so amethyst is like really super multi-purpose. Okay, so there's not, you know, it's connected or, you know, more people more know it is connected to like the spiritual side, but it's more that because they all are. But I find I'm thinking and feeling and knowing, and what Spirit are telling me is to connect with that, to help, you know, bring you together, basically. So that's your spiritual, physical, mental, emotional. That's a really good one to help ground you and bring your energy together so you can be centered and focused into this next phase, like in September, as you're going through September, because there's a lot of things that are happening around you that it's kind of like, you know, energetically wise as well. So, and it's about you making some decisions as well. So, yeah, so, and it's about you tapping into your guides and helpers. So, and discovering who they are, which is, you know, they go back, there's some eons, and like not the Atlanteans, like Malika's just saying, you know, it's about just really tapping into you, you know, the essence of you. So if you're not sure about what your star sign is about, because like I'm not really into this, I don't go deep into the astrological side of things, and it's quite wide and varied. So go in there and discover yourself. If you're not sure what your star sign is, you know, go and have a look in there and have a bit of a discover in there about some of the traits that you know, you might be thinking, oh, they're bad or they're negative, but actually, you know, there's a shadow side and a light side to everything and everyone. So what we have to do is find that balance. So what you can do if you find something, oh, that's not very good, well, actually just look at it, change your perspective and just think, well, how can I what do I need to do to bring myself back into balance? Usually change of mind, change of perception and what we're thinking. So what they're doing is like, but on saying that you are there's a lot of you out there that they're picking up, they're drawing me to, because I've just joined a card for this one, and this is Elmoya, and it's clearing your energy and your energy shield and putting an energy shield around you. So and Archangel Michael comes in and helps to do that too. So what they're talking about is, you know, next month is about finally shedding some of the stuff, spiritual stuff, a connection that you have from the past, so you can move on into your future, which you've actually got a whole lot of plans and you're moving. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're moving, and don't get spirit on, you are moving, but you could be moving, you know, a lot more clearer, you know, mentally and emotionally, or mostly mentally and emotionally. So your physical body will take you, so which draws me to your health and well-being. So it's about, you know, getting that sorted as well. So, and guess what's at the top of that card, my deck, is that health and, you know, and healing. So, you know, really explore that side of you, so then your energy levels will lift for next month. So, and take a breath. Okay, now I want to cough. So it's about creatively expressing yourself too. So, and that goes back with this one, clearing your energy field as well and protecting yourself, because what's happening is your chakra, you know, they're just talking about your chakras as well. So which was where the crystals come in. So, and connecting with, you know, with the God source energy, if that's who you call it, you know, the higher energy beings, and connecting and coming through with that. Because a lot of you I'm feeling, you know, that are more in tune with spirit and more open to, you know, the spirit side, and there's a lot of galactic energy that's coming through as well. So, and as we're moving through these moon states, 2 moon cycles, like we've just finished through this eclipse, and then almost like a double eclipse, but it's been long because we've just had a short one, and we're coming out of that, but we're going into this new moon in September. Around about, I keep wanting to say the 18th, around the 20th, around that way. So, but coming into the new moon, and the full moon. Okay, so they're very important next month. The new moon and the full moon are very important for us to keep moving in that shift and moving forward. So it doesn't matter which star sign we are, but for you, there's a lot of stuff that's coming that, yeah, really move with it and allow yourself to embrace it. So, and you'll start to see with these changes that you're making, you know, it'll help in every area of your life. And it's like, yay, I made it, and I made it through. So they were just saying to celebrate those markers that you have, and those changes that you've been making. I'm just looking around because they just show me, you know, you've done a lot of work, and there's a bigger, wider picture out there for you to embrace, and that'll get you ready even more so to take on the next level of your work, your business, and your love life. Well, not so much the love life. The love life's, you know, kind of there, but there's that in there, but it's like, yeah, there is some work to do there, but it's more centered around the outside of your love life. But there's something in there for some of you, and your family life as well, because there's a lot of movement. And it joined me to see this one here. Oh, I better pick you up with two hands. So I don't know whether you can see this one. And there's like, you know, there's more than one koru in there. So for those of you who don't know, the koru is for us is about new beginnings, and things, something unfolding into the new. So this whole process this month in August is about getting you ready for, you know, more work to do, more unfold, and with the fold unfolding a little bit more, but it's not quite there yet when you get to September and through that month, but it's unfolding more. So by the time you get to October, that frond will have turned into a beautiful new leaf, and it'll be out ready to grow bigger, wider out there. So, and then let those guardians, you know, those guides and guardians in to help you with that. So you might feel your energy might be a little bit, but that's because you've got a whole lot of different higher energy beings around you that will help, you know, move you through the next phase. So whatever level you are with your understanding of how energy works, and in the spiritual side, and the Pleaidians and the galactic energy, so because there's a lot of Sirian energy that's come through. One of my new guides has come through. You know, you can kind of feel a little bit ungrounded, so that's why it's quite important to watch out for all of these things. And you know, the crystals are really helpful as well. So go to a crystal shop. I'm recommending, you know, amethyst. However, you know, if that doesn't feel quite right for you and you need something else, you know, source your own out. Go to a crystal shop and you know, scan it and see what feels right for you. You'll be drawn to something, and then have a little cuddle with it. Yeah, and then just, you know, you might want to put it up to your forehead, or you might just want to like just hold it. So whatever it is, or just putting it on my forehead was like felt really cool. So you know, just have a little play with that, and go forth and conquer the world with everything that you're doing, and embrace it, embrace the journey. That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you next month. So thank you for watching my video today. Please like, share and subscribe to my video channel. If you would like to receive a reading or a healing message from me, you can contact me on my Facebook page, which is In the Grace of Spirit, or email me at inthegraceofspirit@gmail.com. You can receive a reading or a healing from me via, Skype, video message, or call. It's up to you, or email. So if you would like to receive one, you can contact me through there, and yeah, we'll see you again next time. Also, my details for to make contact with me are in the box below. So yeah, you can catch me through there. Catch you again soon.